Hello everyone, my name is Anya Sini and my roll number is 2510 999 115. So in this task, we have to add two sort methods in our vector.cs file, and the test cases are given below, to which we have to test our functions. So this is my vector class, and in this I have added two methods. So first method is public void sort method, and it's a method without any parameters, and this method uses comparer t dot default, and which was asked in a task sheet to be used, and I have not used any other type of sorting algorithm, and it is sort with the given internal data, and 0 is the index, starting index. Count is the number of values. Capacity can be more, but the count is the value, that is the number of elements present. Comparer.t default is given to compare the values. Next is our public void sort. Next method, which is given the parameter I comparer t comparer. So in this it checks if condition is there, it checks the comparer. If the comparer is equal to none, the comparer is given the default, again the comparer t default, to compare the values, and after that it is next passed to the sort to be sorted, that is data. Again the data is given, the starting index, count, and now the comparer, which we have already passed the compare.t default, to which it will be passed here. So this, the final sorting is performed by array.sort and data, count, and comparer. So next is our the tester, which we were given. So here is the student class, public class student. I comparer interface is given for the student, and in that name is there, id is there of a student, and public int compare to student another is passed. Return id compare to compare dot id. So here the two students ids are given, and that is compared using the compare to, and the smallest one is passed first, and then the next one largest is given to the next one and compared, and like this it is sorted in the ascending order. I comparable t or the student is used when the class itself defines the default sorting rule, and next is ascending id compare student, in which the student's id is compared in the ascending order, again using the compare function, student a id and to student b id. And next is the descending name descending id comparer, in which the name, the sorting is done on the basis of the name and in the descending order. And if the name is there, suppose two students have the same name starting, then their ids will be compared. So first there is a name comparison, and if the two students have the same name, then there is an id, student id comparison. So next are our tester class, in which different test cases are there, like the first test one is a run of sequence of operations, in which some sequence is given, and we successfully run all the test cases, and if there is an error, a catch is there to catch the error, and it will show that there is a failed test case. So we will run. So as we can see, all the test cases are successful, like test A is success, B is success, and all the elements are sorted. Like here it is sorted in ascending order, descending int comparer class. Next is even numbers are there at the first, and next according to the students they are compared. So are all the test cases run successfully.
So the main difference in the I comparability and the I comparer T was that I comparability, interface comparability, was used to say define the default or the natural ordering within the class, and the I comparer T used define the ordering outside the class. So comparable defines how an object can be compared inside the class, and I comparable outside the class using the sorting rules. Thank you.